good afternoon? I had to think about that. Afternoon/evening, people of the internet, welcome to the stream. Thinky Thursday, it's a modding workshop. That's right, today we're going to be doing some Skyrim modding. What a shocking twist for a Thursday. It's only what we do every week. I am here. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. You know who I am, because that's why you're watching. Otherwise you wouldn't be. But, hello. Yeah, Lucien stuff. That's what we're going to be doing. In fact, it's going to be quite boring. It's going to be quite boring to start with. Thank you so much for the bits, Noxin, etc. Very kind of you. Noxinect. Yeah, so I have a boring job, which is I have to merge so I've got 4 new Creation Club patches that are through testing. They all work. It's fine. It's all good. Thank you, beta testers, for testing those out. I need to merge them into the all-in-one. So then we can, no X in, etc. That makes sense. So I need to merge the 4 into the all-in-one so that we can release them, well, we can test the all-in-one and then release them all as a little update thing. Which is Silver, Bow of Shadows, Elven Hunter, and I can never remember the 4th one. There's another one. It'll come to me in a minute. We've got patches for each of those. They all work, but yeah, I've got to merge them into the all-in-one and then release all of that lot onto the Nexus. But we need to test the all-in-one first. But anyway, so some of you might have been watching 6 months ago, a year ago, I can't remember how long ago. We did a stream ages ago where I figured out a method for merging those little plugins into the all-in-one plugin and automatically renaming all the sound files. Like we came up with a system for it so that I didn't need to manually go through and rename them all and make it really difficult. And we figured it out, and I've forgotten it. And there's no record of the stream because I never uploaded that VOD because I went through a patch of not uploading the VODs onto YouTube. So all of that knowledge is gone from my brain. But I'm trying to retain it. Thank you so much for the subs, Miskatonic. Very kind of you. But yeah, they went out my brain. I've had a fiddle with the files and things, and I think I've recovered some of the knowledge. It's going to be very experimental. We're going to figure it out together. We'll see if anyone can remember what to do, or you can help me out. We'll figure it all out. But yeah, that's what we're going to do to start with. Now, that'll take us at least an hour. Might take the whole stream. I don't really know how. I'm probably going to stream for a couple of hours, depending on how exciting things get. That'll certainly be the first chunk of the stream, if not all of the stream. If there's time after that, we're going to take some more audience suggestions for Lucien version 1.7.0. Going to just do some more general filling out of dialogue. It could be anything. Who knows what we're going to do? We could go crazy. We could do who knows what. But that's the vague plan for the session. So come with me on an extravagant adventure into mystery. As we embark on our Thinky Thursday voyage. We're not doing that check. If you've got the dark face bug, no X in, etc., that's very easy. You just need to regenerate the face gen. Just re-export the face gen and you're all in business. Thank you so much for the sub, Cthulhin, most kind. Yes, Ninja did a shout out. Sorry, yes, I know. Right, catching up on chat. Ninja had a shout out to Ninja for being the bravest they could be when they got their tattoo done one Tuesday. They were nervous for nothing, wasn't even that painful. And also shout out to Bard and Nuna for having some wonderful character ideas for the eventual custard campaign. Lucien critical role emoji. Yes, nice. Good for you. I have never had a tattoo. I have no desire to get one of those. I think it sounds quite uncomfortable having one, but I understand they're very cool. Good for you. I hope you've got one that means something to you and that you're happy with it. Simply regenerate the face gen. You might as well tell me to simply master ancient Greek. It's not that tricky. It's not. There's one button. Well, it depends. Have you ever worked with the creation kit? You need to open the creation kit and then find the NPC that has a dark face bug. And then you need to press A button. It's like F3 or F4 or F5 or F6. It's one of the Fs. And it says, would you like to regenerate the face gen? And you just say, yes. And boom, dark face fixed. Control and F4. That's what Mystic Malevolence says. So it's that. Thank you so much for the hub. The hub? Not a hub. It's a sub. A hub is a thing that you get on a wheel. It's a sub. Thank you so much for the sub, Lost Kitnip. Very kind of you. That started a hype train. Very exciting. Big hype, sub hype, whatever. I don't know. I'm not really a proper streamer. I stream, but I'm not like a streamer with a capital S. But nonetheless, a hype train has started. If you were interested in potentially subbing or cheering or whatever, and you had any plans to do that, that means now is a good time to do that, because as the hype train levels up, you unlock different rewards as you as a community get through different tiers of them, and you get like emojis and badges and stuff like that. Nothing wildly world changing, but if you're interested in that, then go ahead and go for the hype train. And it supports me, which is really nice. But otherwise don't feel obliged. It's fine. I'm always very happy to keep doing this for free because it's fun. But there you go. Thank you so much for the bits, Cthulhin and Teeth Bluxed. Very kind of you. Hello, Madam Ghosty. Good luck. Good luck with your raise. I hope you get it. Anyway, right, so let's dive into the SSE edit to start with and see what we can figure out. I feel like I've got a lot of energy today. Maybe it's because I'm drinking Coke. This isn't a sponsored thing. It's not a sponsorship. I wish Coke would sponsor me. That'd be great. It's not a sponsorship. Maybe I'm just caffeine. I don't know. To be fair, whenever I usually start streams, unless I'm in a particularly bad mood, like the tap just sort of turns on in my head and the words just go blue. And I don't really think about them. That's how I prattle. That's how because you've got to fill the silence with a stream. You've got to keep saying things. That's like the thing. So it's just a stream of consciousness, mouth, words, brain, blur, no filter. Well, there's a bit of a filter, but, generally it's less filter. Certainly weird. I wouldn't talk like this to a normal friend on the other, somebody who was sitting in the room with me, because that would be weird. But I just seem to maybe I'm just caffeine. Joseph Russell UK from the year 2033 in the distant future. Nuna is a time traveler. You heard it here first, folks. Okay, so we're going to go screen with camera. Whee! Oh no, I didn't do it because I didn't press the transition button. Let's try again. Whee! Did it. Okay. Anyone having trouble with Legacy of the Dragonborn crashing? Nope. Sorry. But it's a very big mod. You have a kitten now. That's so cool, oh dear rat. What's the kitten called? Love kittens. Okay, so what we're going to do is open. First thing, I remember this bit. Do I remember this bit? Yes, I do remember this bit. So the first thing is we open up the files that I want to merge, because we need to de-ESLify them before we can merge them into the main plugin, because otherwise it all goes weird. So we're gonna open the files 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. We're gonna open these bad boys in SSE Edit. Loading. Done. Smashing. We're in business. Okay, now I'm going to de-ESLify them because they all have ESL flags. They're light ESPs. And you can do that just by going over here and removing the flag. Sorry, you just right click and you say remove. And bam! The ESL flag is gone. And we're going to do that on each of them. Then we're going to save them all. Woohoo! Don't worry, I've got backups in another folder, so it's fine. We can mess with them to our heart's content. Ignore that. We open this. Then, what then? What then, he asks. Then we open them again. Because that's what we got to do. We go, whoop-de-doo, hoops-a-doodle. That's what we want. That one. And now my Anniversary Edition plugin patch, Ultra Mega Combined-a-rooney. That's a really good idea, Blue. I will probably do that. Okay, so we open them again. Fabuloso. Hype train completed at level 2. You guys get emotes or emojis, whatever, stuff. So thank you so much for those of you who contributed towards that. You're very kind. Right, so what we got to do is we got to now... If we open up this, there you go, there's the numbers. Now, ages ago, we made a script, and I can't remember how it works, but we're going to do it anyway. It's a random joke time with For a Ninja. What do you call an elf in a multi-partner relationship? Poly... Yeah, there's a pun there. I'm gonna get there. No, tell me. Go on. What's the punchline? What do you call an elf and a... Whee. Polyaltmerous. Lost Kitnip's got there. Yes, I bet it's that. Is it that? A polymer. Okay. Yeah, that works as well. Both of them are excellent. Thank you. I enjoy the punnery. Okay, anyway, so we're going to renumber all these files because, right, so here's my cunning plan, just to remind you. What we do is when we merge them into the all-in-one patch, we change the third and fourth digits of all the form IDs to correspond to the plugin they came from. So, for instance, Umbra is plugin number 3, so that's 03. Arcane Archer is 04, and so on. And that allows us to not have any of the numbers overlap with one another when we merge them, but to keep the same last 4 digits so we can automatically renumber all our sound files correspondingly. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be fabulous. So we're going to right click over here and we're going to say apply script. I'm remembering a lot more than I thought I would here. Okay, we're going to go there. We got it here already. Renumber form ID, third and fourth digits. Going to hit OK. Okay. So this is a special script that we made. I can share it with you if you guys want it. But anyway, and now this is the bit I can't remember. I think we have to type the first 4 digits. So 0A28 is what we want it to be. Because it keeps the 0A at the start and then 28. Yep, Lucien will definitely get an update. Lucien's got loads of stuff coming in the future, but I can't give you an ETA, I'm afraid. Right, we did it. And it has renumbered all the form IDs correspondingly. Smashing. That's what we like. We're going to save that. Now, we're going to merge silver into it. Now, this is, again, another potential sticking point for it all to go horribly wrong. But I'm pretty confident that if I go... Not that. Apply script. And now we go... Merge plugins. Okay. Thinking about it. Hello, Pyromaniac. Welcome to the stream. Okay, right. Yes, good. Silver patch. That's what we want to do. We're going to do this one by one. Why is my asset destination directory not empty? Don't know. What's going on here? Is this... No, that's not properly renamed. I don't know what that was about. That's fine. We'll delete that. Clear it like it wants it to be. It obviously had a go at renaming stuff automatically for us. But anyway, so it's not empty. You should clear it. We've cleared it now, so we can say proceed. Create new file. No, we want to merge them into the anniversary edition patch, and we're going to completely ignore this warning saying this is not a good idea. We're going to press OK. And we have now merged our silver patch into this plugin, and it has the correct third and fourth digit. Job's a good one. Bob's your uncle, Stephen's your brother, and everything is awesome and cool when you're part of a team. Let's save that and check if it worked. Close it and open it again and see whether we've got a master dependency we didn't want. Welcome to the stream. Let's just open that anniversary edition patch and see whether it does what we want it to do. Talon's got a bug. Hello, Talon. Welcome to the stream. When we open door to dungeon and personal quest, after seeing Lucien just stand there, you can't interact with him. Maybe reset AI command will help. Reload your save. Try it again. Skyrim can be funky sometimes. Okay, here's the anniversary edition patch. We don't have Lucien's silver patch loaded, but he does now have the silver dialogue like we wanted him to. Brilliant news. That is what we like to see. Good. So we're going to do the same for the other ones now while we're thinking about it. How would you describe a confident Mer? Full of self-esteem. Now that is a good joke, Ghosty, because you avoided the pitfall everyone always runs into. You said Mer instead of elf, which is perfect, because if you can't... The rule 1 for pun slinging is that you can't use any of the words from the punchline in the setup. It's like the rules to articulate. You can't say elf if elf esteem is going to be part of your punchline, and you didn't. You said mer. So points to Ghosty there for a well-constructed joke. Right, Mila, I'll try and remember it. Okay. We are going for, now what I want to do is select none, and we're going to open the Lucien plugins again, and this time we're going to merge them all in one go. So we're going to go, and well, not in one go, in 3 small goes, but, you know, going to get it done. Headman's Cleaver, Bow of Shadows, Elven Hunter, and Anniversary Edition. What do you call a person who tells dad jokes but doesn't have any kids? I don't know, Check. What do you call a person who tells dad jokes but doesn't have any kids? Headman's Cleaver. That's the other one we're doing. That's not the answer to your joke. That's faux pas. I love it. I love it. That's funny. I enjoy. Hello, new person whose name I'm absolutely not saying out loud. Right. Right, I'm going to go, what was I doing? We were applying a script. Yes, so we do the script first to renumber everything. Renumber 3rd and 4th digits. Hello, Kieran, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Right, so this one we're going to renumber to, I've forgotten what it was. What is it? 27. 27. So this is going to be 0A. 27. Do it. Do it. Do it. And we're going to now apply... Oh, we'll just do it for each of them first. No, we're not going to... Oh, maybe we can do them all at once. Let's see what happens if we try and do them all at once. You only live once. Unless you're a Skyrim player, in which case you reload every time you die. But yeah, okay. And this is... Oops, no. What are you doing, Joseph? Get it right. This is... 26. So we're going to go apply script, renumber 3rd and 4th digits, 0B 26. Da da da. Done that one, very good. And this one is going to be 0C 25. That's 0C 25. I don't know why I said that like a bingo announcer, but that's obviously what I'm channeling today. Okay, and now we're going to try the merge plugin script and see if it'll all go in one. Hello, Oscar. Welcome to the stream. Go on then, Talon. What do you call 2 monkeys sharing an Amazon account? Hey, Morgan. Welcome to the stream. Shout out from Nuna to Ninja and Nuna for fanfic plans. Very exciting. A primates. Oh, primates. Primates. Oh, that's awful. I love it. Ugh. Right, okay, where's the merge plugins thing? And there was another joke that I didn't get because I don't know enough about sewing. But Hand Lantern says, did you hear the one about the corduroy pillows? They're making headlines. I'm assuming a headline is something you get on a pillow. I don't know, but... Or head as in it's your head rests on it? I don't quite follow that one because I don't have enough brain. But I'm sure it's probably funny. Okay, so merge plugin script. We're going to run this. Oh, lines on your face because it's corduroy. What is corduroy? Is that the one with like sticky out bits? It's squished like okay, you see, I'm just not intelligent enough for your joke. I'm sorry. I am but a mere fool. Now we're going to merge this lot. Let's explore the directory, delete this again. Yeah, no, I'm with you now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right, merge them all into that. What could possibly go wrong? Wahey! Look at that. Oh, smashing. Absolutely smashing. I am thrilled. Right, we cleared the SSE edit hurdle very quickly. Now we need to do the file shenanigans, and we're going to save this now. So we're not saving those 3, but we're going to restore them all from backups anyway. I am on fire today. Right. It is very warm, actually, here in the UK. I'll just check here, because it's created these sound files again. What is the intention here? Because these sound files are not renumbered correctly. So why has it done this? Why has it seen fit to take these relevant sound files and put them in a folder with the wrong IDs? Anyway. What we want to do instead is we want to go to... I'm going to pop you back on camera just while I open up the relevant file directory. No. Transition. There you go. Don't be stupid, Joseph. Right. That one goes over there. And then we want to go... It's Joseph's all the way down. Go Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers. The Mighty Muffin Power Rangers. Okay. Right, now I can go... Why did one monocle reject another monocle? I don't know, Check. Why did one monocle reject another monocle? I'm really sorry, Drag Proposal. Thank you for changing the name. I appreciate that. I'm really sorry. I've answered about 30 Nexus DMs over the last day. Because I'm trying to finally clear the backlog. I'm really sorry. I can't remember what your one was related to. Because there are so many usernames. I know that's awful of me. But there's just so many. Right. Scripts. Oh, you're the composer. Very cool, very cool. I will read your response and get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Okay. So what we've got over here on the right-hand side is JR Lucien voice, and we want to let's do the scripts first. So we need the scripts. So data. What's a pig's favorite TV show? Squeal of Fortune. See, I've never seen... I don't really know what Wheel of Fortune is. Is that an American show? So what we want is JR 25, 26, 27, and 28. So we're going to take all of this lot and grab them all. Get them. We're ignoring 29 because that was the work I started on a patch for the contest, but then completely stalled on. And if I keep waiting for that, it's just never going to happen. So we're just going to get these. I'm going to pop them in there. Thank you for the greetings. Whoa. Okay, Tiny Lucien got confused there. He's now vanished. I clicked him into oblivion. Hello, Sacrilegious. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantabuloso day. Fantabuloso, the nonsense that comes out of my mouth. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Did I merge the silver patch? I did. I did that one first. You might not have been in the stream when I did that. Okay. So now I'm going to do exactly the same thing and grab the source files. This is just my own personal archive. I don't actually release the source files because I try and keep everything as minimal as possible. 25, 26, 27, 28. Those are the ones we want. We're going to drag them over there. Whoop-de-doo. Who run the world? Squirrels. Who run the world? Squirrels. Squirrels. Who run the world? Squirrels. They certainly run my bird table. I don't watch daytime TV, no. I have seen small chunks of various episodes of Pointless over the years. That's about as far as I've got. Okay, so... Oh, and sometimes when I'm at the dentist, they put daytime TV on, and you see things like Homes Under the Hammer, or Storage Hunters, whatever, and it's great. But you don't get it with sound when you're in the dentist. You get sort of subtitled TV stuff. It's a strange experience. Anyway, so what do I want to do now? I want to rename those sound files, which is a bit of a lengthy process. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. Data, sound, voice. And we're going to start with Bow of Shadows because that's what I've decided. And we're going to grab these little chaps, these little friendos, little pals. You know what? We're gonna leave them there, and we're gonna rename them from here and put them over there. It's gonna be great. Okay, so what we need, I think, is called Total Commander 64-bit. That's it, which sounds like a 80s arcade game. Press number 1 to start the program. Right, so here we are, and this is... Oh, this is the Anniversary Edition patch folder? What are you? Ah. Yes, right. We want to navigate instead to the new one that I made, which is Anniversary Edition patch version 1.6.3a. That's it. Data, sound, voice, Anniversary Edition patch, Lucien voice. Right, this is that, but there. Okay. Doesn't the ESLify script do that for you? Not to my knowledge. Maybe. I don't know. But, this is what we need to do for this process of merging. So, we've got those. We put them there. We've got that. So now we can go... Where's the button? Is it this one? Rename multiple files. No. Select everything. Right. Rename multiple files. Good. This is what we're after. Okay. Not this. Go by date. This is what we want. Right. Unlabel. What? Why has everything gone red? Why are you red? Make it be not... Why does it go not red when I right click on it? I don't understand how this tool works. Close it. We'll open it again. What, you'd remake everything from scratch? Sounds like a nightmare. Anyway, we sort by date. Great. Here are the ones we just put in there. These are the Bow of Shadows lines. Good. Okay. Now what we want to do is we go rename multiple files. Tidier, but so time consuming I just wouldn't do it. Doesn't seem viable to me. Okay, and we're going to look for 0000 0000. And we're going to replace that with 0026 0. Yes. 00260. Good. One day I might do a tutorial about this if we ever get that far through the how to make a follower mod like Lucien Flavius tutorial series. It'd be very niche to finally get to the point of having made multiple plugins and merging them. But anyway, so, and I'm sure someone will jump in the comments and tell me, oh, you can do it much faster with this automatic tool. Like, maybe ESLify can do this. I didn't think it could, but maybe it can. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm just making this all up as I go along. Right, we've done that. There's 26. So now if I hit start... Has it done it? Ayy! Looking good. Okay, excellent, excellent. Let's do another one. We are going to go now over to the Elden Hunter patch. Did that work properly? Looks like it did. Going to grab that, drag that over into there. Then we're going to sort by date again. And down here we have our 25. There's our 25s. Okay, enjoy Skyrim check. Right, those are our 25s. Again, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this one. And we're going to, this time, look for 00, 0, 00 and replace it with 0025. Job's a good one. Yeah, that all looks good. That looks good to me. Look good to you. Looks good to you. Looks good to me. Okay. That does sound very handy, Mr. Video Freak. I'll certainly look into that next time I'm ESLifying a file. Okay, right. We're going to press start. Oh, I can trip you out even more, Sleep Notes. Are you ready? Hello there, Sleep Notes. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? Thank you so much for asking so politely. In Cyrodiil, we respect each other's personal space. My name is Lucien Flavius. I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby. That was it. Hobby. More of a hobby. Forgot the line. Anyway, we did that one as well. So we've got these lots. Look at them all nicely renumbered. Okay. Now we're going to go over to Headman's Cleaver. And that's the 27s. And we're going to go rename. And you're going to change this to 00270. Start. Woot! We're doing so well today. This is all so exciting. I wonder if it'll actually work when we come to test it. And then... Did I just close Total Commander? I just closed Total Commander because I'm a fool! Oh, we're good. Okay, right. Silver? Silver. Silver? 28. Good. Whee! No, I dragged them. I meant to copy them. Put them back. Okay. No, not you. This one. 28. And again, we're going to go rename. And this time... 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0. Van Wheat. 0. Rename everything. Why are you searching for motherboards? Are you building a PC? Okay. Right. So we've done it? I think we've done it. I think all is good. Happy day, rejoice. Which means we have now done that, and we've done that. We don't need to mess with Go's lines. With Goch's lines, I mean. I don't know why I decided to call them Go today. We need to regenerate the SEQ. There you go, that's that done. Don't save. Where does the SEQ live? It lives in the SEQ folder. Grab that, copy that there, replace that. Great, now we need to grab the ESP. ESP. Oh, and I want to check... What did I want to check? I want to reopen the anniversary edition thing before we copy the ESP over. Because I want to check that we corrected the issues that needed correcting. Because we did them in the individual files for Dwarven Armoured Mudcrab, etc. But did we do it... Not Dwarven Armoured Mudcrab, I don't mean that. I mean Stendar's Hammer. Did we remember to do it in the anniversary edition? I honestly can't remember whether I ever got around to doing this. So let's see if it's obvious. Oh, you did, didn't you, Ninja? Yes. Anniversary edition. Right, dialogue topics. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. Bop, 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 beep, boop. Beep, 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 boop, boop. Ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Right, this says right, get stage if I had a hammer has to be greater than 500 for this line to play, which is look, there it is, whatever. That's the Stendar's hammer idle. Isn't there also a Stendar's hammer? Oh, it's a hello. Have you heard the rumors? Which says, get stage done. Sorry, get stage if I had a hammer has to be less than 500. So let's look at if I had a hammer. Sorry, the reason I'm doing this, for any of you who are interested, is they changed the stages of this quest, of how it works. And I said stage has to be less than 500. Is it an anniversary edition? They changed a bunch of how it worked. I can't remember. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my handy Lucien backups. Let's have a look at Stendar's hammer as a test. Stendar's hammer. Maybe I never did this. I've got such a vague memory of having done this. Was it only in the faux mod? Oh, I so can't remember. .4.3b. You see, that was only updated in 2019. So if I did make any changes, I didn't save them. Yeah, no, I know. I know conceptually what changed. It's just practically, because I remember modifying something. But what did I actually modify? What did I actually change? Because I remember realizing that this stuff didn't work anymore in the new update because they changed the starting stage so that the lines would never trigger. But I can't remember which ones they did that for. It was my starting lines that were conditioned for the quest being at a certain stage. Was conditioned on a stage that was now skipped, so those lines would never play. And it effectively disabled... It was some kind of reason that my lines weren't playing, and I did fix it. But where did I fix it? What did I do? I feel like I wrote it down somewhere as well. Anyway, we successfully managed to merge in this lot. Maybe I already did. Hang on, where is the... Let me just pop the camera back on. La 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 la. If I go to my changelog, did I actually release this? Okay, so obviously released my all-in-one after Anniversary Edition came out. But I didn't update the individual plugins which needed updating. So did I do it on my own PC? if I did, those individual updates still need releasing, so I obviously never got around to doing it. Oh, maybe I made the changes in the all-in-one, but didn't make them in the, yeah, maybe that's what I did. Maybe I made the changes in the all-in-one Anniversary Edition plugin, but didn't make them in the originals. So it's the originals that I need to remember to update as well as this all-in-one thing. That would make more sense. And we can test that by doing exactly what I was just suggesting doing, which is if we go back to screen with camera, and Mr. Video Freak says that he thinks it should be 100 now. So let's just have a look. If I copy my Stendar's hammer patch in here and open them both in SSE Edit, we can look and see whether I changed it. Exactly as Mr. Video Freak says. Can't you check SSE Edit and check for inconsistencies? So we will look at whether the number is different now. And if it is, then I already made the fixes, and I just need to remember to put them back across into an updated version of those plugins. So if we go Lucien, and we go Stendar's Hammer, and we go Anniversary Edition, we open them both up. You can look at the stage that was set there. Whee! Anniversary Edition, dialogue topic. We already checked that was less than 500. So, Stendar. Pray the Stendar while you can. Hello. Have you heard the rumours? Yes! Interesting. I've obviously misremembered. So that says the stage, if I had a hammer, has to be less than 1,000. Whereas I've changed it in the Anniversary Edition to say it has to be less than 100. Oh, maybe the issue is that it goes the other way now. Is that it sets the stage straight away, it skips. Or it never finishes. Yeah, I think the issue is specifically the quests that got removed. That Lucien had dialogue for. No longer actually get set to their completed stage. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Stendar's Hammer. Where was the Stendar's Hammer line? It was Stendar's Hammer, hello. Yeah, that is now 500, and it was 1,000. So it obviously never gets to 1,000 anymore. It only gets to 500 in the new update. So it's not that it does run. It does run. It runs invisibly. That's all fine. We don't care about it running invisibly. The difference is it no longer gets it. It has a different completion stage now. It used to reach 1,000. It now only reaches 500. So the ones I need to take care to update are the ones that have had their quests removed. And the ones that have had their quests removed from this list is not Umbra, because that's fine. It's not Arcane Archer, because that's fine. It all starts from the diagram that Calcelmo sends you. Yeah, but the key thing, Mr. Video Freak, is it doesn't get to stage 1,000 anymore. So despite stage 1,000 still being there, I'm pretty sure it only finishes at 500 now. Anyway, so Arcane Archer, I can't remember about that. Definitely Stendar's Hammer. So if we do that now, that should be less than 500. Were there any others? Idols. Yeah. No, why am I... Yes. This is fine. Hello, Catnapper. Welcome to the stream. Right. That's how that works. Whereas the line for the theft conversation... Unless I'm doing this all backwards. You know what? Before we go any further with this, let's actually just test it. That's probably the good idea. Anyway, I said that had to be greater than equal to 500 in this thing. So let's just update this accordingly. Oh, that'd be fab, Mr. Video Freak. I'm about to test that myself. Okay. Anyway, that's all fine now. What we're going to do is going to save that. Saves the Stendar's Hammer Patch. We've now got the all-in-one plugin activated. Close that down. Have a look in Vortex. We're going to go to sort the things by Lucien. We've got our Elven Hunter patch. We want to disable that now because we've got an all-in-one. We want to disable the Silver patch. We want to disable the Bow and Shadows patch. We want to disable the Headman's Cleaver patch. You shouldn't do this mid-playthrough. I'm going to because I'm a maverick. Then if we go back to the... we want to make sure Stendar's Hammer patch is not enabled. Yeah, it's good. That's disabled. We need to finish packing up our all-in-one. So if we go back to Anniversary Edition patch data, we need to go back to Skyrim Special Edition data. We're going to go to Anniversary Edition. Delete the old BSA. Keep the backup. Delete the BSA and the BSL. Grab the new and improved Anniversary Edition patch.esp. Put it in there. Then we go back to Skyrim Special Edition. We go down to Tools because we're going to pack them up into a BSA. Stendar's Hammer starts at stage 0. Yeah, that's fine. Misk. Yeah, it's obtainable without the steel flag, but you are nicking it. You are stealing it from the museum. Even if the game doesn't flag it as such. That is a theft. That is what you have done there. Calcelmo did not say you could have it. Okay, so we now have our Anniversary Edition BSA. All packed up and ready to go. In data, if we look in date modified, there's our BSA. We're just going to grab that, put that over there. Right, we have a version that I think should work. Thank you so much for the sub, Sleep Notes. That's really kind of you. Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold. Thank you so much for the sub, Miskatonic. The pines were roaring on the height. Well, he doesn't actually anymore, Ego Cat. In the new version, Lucien does still say the line, prompting you to go there if you haven't got it yet. But it doesn't start the quest anymore, because the quest, if I had a hammer, doesn't exist anymore in Anniversary Edition. They removed it. The pines were roaring on the height, the wind was moaning in the night, The fire was red, it flaming spread. The trees like torches blazed with light. Haven't seen the end of us yet. We'll fight as long as we live. All lies in the hidden door. Oh, I just started Skyrim, but it's obviously just closed itself. Let's try that again. To the lonely mountain home, we'll ride the gathering storm, till we get our long-forgotten gold. Okay. Let's jump in there and test this stuff. What doesn't bode well for my patch? What, the game closed? No, that was because I changed resolution. Properties. We're going to go capture Skyrim Special Edition. You're going to go black screen for a second, but... just going to delete all my saves I made for testing purposes. There we go. There you go. Yeah, these 4 aren't loaded anymore. That's good. Right. I am thrilled by that pronouncement, Sleep Notes. That's really touching. Anyway, so let's have a look. Did I actually complete this stuff on this playthrough? I think we did. Yeah, look at all this stuff we did. In the shadows. Yeah, we did it. So, but do we have Stendar's hammer? Have we obtained that? Help Stendar. Wait, hang on. It's going to be CCBG something or other. Hang on. Hang on. Help. If I had a hammer, does that work? Does it let me do that? No, that's not how it works. What's it called? What's it called? Let me jump into SSC Edit again. Picking up the hammer sets the stage to 500. That's what I thought it would do. Yeah, so we know that we have the correct version in the Anniversary Edition patch and it needs to be copied into the old version, which is what I thought I'd done. CCBGSSSE08. Thank you, Mr. Video Freak. SQSCBGSSSE0006. No. CCBGSSS. No. That's obviously not right. Oh, of course, because it needs quest underneath, doesn't it? Yeah, that's it, Quest. Oh, I'll just find it. Let's just search for it. Help CCBGSSSE006. Doesn't exist. 06. No. SSSE06. That's it. SSSE. You missed an S. There we go. Right. Found it. 060? Maybe 060. No, that's tilted scales. That's not the one we want. I'll just look it up in the creation kit, like in the SSC edit, like I was doing. 006. That's it. If I had a hammer, right? SQSCCBGSSSSE 006_quest. You're not doing it. Because it says it stopped. So maybe it only starts when you pick up the hammer. So, if we go... Can I do a get stage on it? Yeah, get stage is 0, because we haven't picked up the hammer yet. Fine. Okay. Where is the hammer? It's in Calcelmo's Dwemer Museum. What is it called? How do I get to... Of course, I'm using various patches and things, which might well be changing how stuff starts. But, I'll tell you what, I will just go to Markov. Let's just go there and do it normally. Walk right on in there. I'm pretty sure I already took... No, I already took Stendar's hammer, didn't I? I vaguely remember that on this playthrough. Anyway, shout out from EgoCat to Joseph for singing the Hobbit song. I played a Lotra-themed quest in a board game today with Bilbo and Dwarves, so this song was very well timed. Thank you. That's very nice. It won't let me do it. What I want to do... It might be better if I just roll right the way back to a super duper early save where I know I haven't done this stuff. Because there's Lucien wearing the Elven Hunter armor. What if we go... I know I had Lucien there. What if we go all the way back here? And then we can actually test how it behaves.
Are you joking? You couldn't hit him.
So we already did Elden Hunter. But that's as far as we got.
No.
And I'm going to do a save and reload.
I don't have to take that from you.
Oh, we have Ori. Do we have Lucien? There he is.
It seems like only yesterday I left home, but I already feel like quite the adventurer. Thank you, my friend, for keeping me alive.
Amazing. Right, okay. So... yeah, we've got stuff. If I go help Stendar and look at Lucien... So it's, yeah, I'll just check Stendar. It's Lucien's quest, which is called SQSJR Lucien CC Stendar's Hammer. Okay. So the stage has set to 10, which means he's said his initial dialogue suggesting that we go and see it by this point, which is fine. And if I go now back to get stage that's still 0. Fine, good. Now we make our way, if we turn on the map markers, make our way over to Understone Keep. Why is it telling me fast travel is not enabled? Is it because I have survival mode turned on? Yes, it is. We'll turn off survival mode. Yes, no, we have Ori riding Thistlefoot.
Good afternoon. What's on your mind? Yes?
Oh, and a good idea would be to test the Elven Hunter. I am wearing the Elven Hunter armor. So in theory...
Everything alright?
He should
Something
maybe
on your
comment
mind?
on it? I can't remember what comments we
Everything
had,
all right?
but if I can get him to say something about it.
Yes, boss? Yes? Good afternoon. Greetings.
Then we know that the merge
How can I
worked.
help you? How can I assist? Hello there, Joseph. You look
There you go.
quite the hunter.
There you go. The merge worked. The merge worked.
Let's go.
Okay, so now we'll let Ori just fly around there. That's fine. What hat am I wearing? I'll have to check. I thought it was the Elven Hunter. Or is it, no, it's, what, let's see. It's a Golden Saint helmet. That's what I'm wearing. Anyway, if we go in here...
Outsiders aren't trusted.
Yeah, that's fine.
What are you hiding?
Now, where is the Dwemer Museum? I always get
I'm not
confused.
hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away power.
Which one? Which way, sorry? When you say up those stairs, which stairs? Yeah, I'll get charged with trespassing, that's fine. These stairs? This is the wrong stairs. Back down. You guys said to the right. Back at the entrance, turn right. Oh, I thought he was guarding his Hall to the Dead. Up here?
Halt.
Yeah.
The Dwemer Museum
On the other hand...
isn't open to anyone
Ah,
without the court
Okay.
visit's permission.
never mind. Right, let's find this hammer. Excuse me, everyone.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I'd rather die than
Pay
go to
with
prison.
your blood.
Because I don't actually care about any of you. What I care about is the hammer. Where is the hammer?
Help me!
Where does it live? It's somewhere around here to the right, isn't it? Or is it not spawned?
But I was just wondering,
Help me!
not trying.
Who else wants some? You do. Right, are we all good? Everyone happy? Good. Right. What did we reckon? It's on the left as you come in. Right, we come in. In we go. Far left. Has it not spawned? Or is... Oh, this is the entrance. I came in the wrong way. This is where we come in. Hang on. No, that's the laboratory.
There it is.
Ah.
Stendar's hammer.
Lucian spotted it, though. He's got his dialogue. That's firing like it should do.
Absolutely incredible.
Has it not spawned? It might not have spawned. Which is obviously a glitch in itself. Or not a glitch necessarily. It might be coming from another mod. Okay. It is running. Alias Stendar's hammer says null alias on null quest. That's not great. This might be a legacy thing. It might be a problem with the unofficial patches. In any case, the hammer has not spawned. Can we make it spawn? Probably not. That's really unideal considering what I wanted to test.
There was a chef, cooks in alchemy. I've always wanted to try a peasant roast that also cured my sniffles.
Because I thought, with the version of Gelidity's unofficial, Gelidity's Legacy of the Dragonborn patches I was using, that it worked. But anyway, it doesn't. That's really irritating because I wanted to test it. What else gets disabled in the new version? Yeah, so this isn't going to help because there is a secondary, different, entirely unrelated version of Stendar's hammer that Legacy of the Dragonborn gives you. So you'll all remember stuff from Orion giving it to you as a reward. That's not, you know, what we're after here. The question is whether Gelidity's version consolidates those two. I thought Gelidity's version put the Stendar's hammer, Creation Club Stendar's hammer, I thought it left it here. I thought that was all still intact. Well, I was gonna prid it, but It isn't there. Of course, what I can do is I can look in. I can find the actual specific reference. Can't I? Oh, but I can't because it's not actually placed in... Is it actually placed in the world? Yes. It's 804. Prid FE00080... Sorry, 004804. Stendar's hammer. So it does exist somewhere in the game. Player.move to FE004804. Right, this is where it should be. Let's enable this. Hello? It has an enable parent. And that's enabled. Disable? Whoa, no. Enable. Right. Hold the phone. Hold everything. Let's jump back to camera. Let's actually find out what a legacy changes. Because if it does, that's news to me. That's a new change that wasn't always the case. So let's go on to the wiki. It's a shame Validity isn't in this stream because it'd be great to be able to ask them. But let's find out. Right. Creation Club, Legacy of the Dragonborn, Creation Club Patch Hub. And I'm going to go new window and I'm going to open my streamer profile so you can see what I can see. And we're going to figure this out. Okay, screen with camera. Oh, and it's, of course, it's all small, isn't it? Oh, that's fine. It can just be small. You can be zoomed in. Right. Let's look at what it actually says. On the page, what did you do, Validity? What's in your change log? Right. Where are patches listed as CZ? Oh, they've removed their information? Oh, you used to have loads of really useful information on your mod description and it's not there anymore. Oh, articles? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Nope. Don't think this has what we want, but you never know. No information there. If I look back in the game. Yeah, it was modified by the DBM CC Stendar's Hammer How Patch.esp. This is all really completely irrelevant to me. But we'll just get to the bottom of it. I'm pretty sure this is where the problem's coming from here, which is fine because I'm not going to try and address legacy stuff. I'm not going to start doing legacy versions of all of this as well. It's fine. Right, yeah, we've got Stendar's hammer is disabled. That's why. Okay. Yeah, And that's why the quest doesn't run, because it disables the quest. There you go. It didn't used to do it. That's where all my confusion comes from. There was a while where Gelidity was running a version of this which didn't delete the quests. You know, they kept the CC stuff as the one taking the priority. But they've obviously changed their mind about that and integrated it in with Legacy's stuff instead, which is fair enough. That's the design choice. Anyway, I'm not going to go and do a different version of all the patches for people using Legacy, which includes me, hilariously. But anyway, the point is, it works. So, it's fine. Don't stress about it, Joseph. The point is, the upshot of that is I know the merge worked, so that's fine. We can close that. What I can do is I can copy across the changes I made into the individual patches to make them at least more compatible. But this Anniversary Edition plugin that I have now is ready to go. So that can go to testing. Right. Let's just have a quick look through the list. So, is there anything else that Lucien would comment on where the quest has been completely deleted? Stendar's Hammer, the quest has been deleted from, and the other one was Ruin's Edge, and I remember fixing that as well. None of the others had quests associated with them that I commented on. Mere Watcher's quest is still intact. I didn't have a comment on the quest from Saturalia. No, I'm not. Again, I stress, Mr. Video Freak, I'm not ignoring the legacy stuff. All the legacy stuff, I'm shoving over to the future problem when I come to actually do a Lucien legacy patch, which one day I will do. And at that point will be the time to come and deal with all of this stuff. But I'm just gonna push all of that, the legacy stuff, over to one side. We're gonna ignore it. What I'm focusing on is Anniversary Edition compatibility. And Bow of Shadows was only added on Anniversary Edition, so that's fine. It's not a problem. I'm looking for the other thing where we had a quest comment. It's only Ruin's Edge and Stendar's Hammer that could possibly be a problem here with all of this. Everything else still has its quest intact. So that's fine. So if I just look for Ruin's Edge, yeah, the quest stage changes again to 500 instead of 1,000. So what I can do is I can go back into my archive and I can get my Ruin's Edge file and I can do the same thing for that and change it from 1,000 back to 500. And then I'm done. And so then in my new version, I can release updated versions of Ruin's Edge and Stendar's Hammer, so it's at least compatible with Anniversary Edition, even if it doesn't quite 100. And it still works mostly. The only problem you get if you use the Legacy of the Dragonborn plugins with this stuff is Lucien will think the weapon that was there is still there when it's gone. So you might, if you go to the very specific place where the weapon used to be, Lucien might comment on it as though it's there. But that's it. He'll still comment correctly when you have the item in your inventory. He'll still say the right comments on it. It's just in that one instance that it won't work right, but like it could be. I could add it. I could, couldn't I? I don't want... You know what? It's probably a good idea. Go on then, Mr. Video Freak. Let's do that. I'm not even going to try and dig into the whole swapping Ruin's Edge out for Bow of Shadows thing. But I can... At least, I'm not going to write different dialogue, but I can prevent Lucien from saying the wrong thing if you don't have that item. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good halfway house, and that'll maintain it'll maintain soft compatibility for the Legacy of the Dragonborn thing. So you won't get all the dialogue you would otherwise get, but you won't get broken dialogue. That's the easiest way forward. So we'll do that now. So we'll go to the Stendar's Hammer idle. Look, there it is, Stendar's Hammer. And we're going to copy this condition here. If we can. I can't remember how to do a condition copy. Does it let you do a copy? No, you have to just add. Okay, we're going to add a condition. And this condition is going to be get disabled. And we're going to run it on this item, Stendar's Hammer. Oh, and I'll bump my resolution down so you can actually see what I'm doing. Now that we're back in the editing mode. Yeah, I'll also bear that in mind, Mr. Video Freak. It's good that we now know we have to do that. Legacy is a fantastic mod, and Jolidity's plugins for it are fantastic, and I love the way it all integrates together. I'm not knocking it at all. It's brilliant that they all do that kind of thing. And fine, yeah, they should be using the best versions of the quests and connecting them all together in the best way that they can. Totally respect that. It's all good. It's just frustrating for me trying to make patches that are compatible with both versions, but that's my problem. Okay, let's go back to screen with camera. We're going in here. Right, we're going to copy that and we're going to paste it in run on, because we're now going to say, oh no, it's still on subject. It's, can I go? What's the problem? It's not disabled. Oh, of course, because I don't want it to run on the subject anymore. Yep, sorry, I'm sorry, delete it, it's fine. I want to run on reference. And I want that reference to be this one. Okay. Places Stendar's Hammer. Okay, so that will now say this line will only play if Stendar's Hammer is not disabled. Good, that does the job. To be honest, I should have had that check in there to begin with. That would have been good practice, wouldn't it? And we're going to add the same thing to his whispered version of the line. We're going to say, get disabled. Run on reference. And the reference is Stendar's Hammer. And that is not disabled. Okay, very good. So then you would only get this line if you actually took it. So you're fine at that point. So that, as far as I'm aware, sorts the Stendar's Hammer problem altogether. Done. Let's do the same to Ruin's Edge. Can we do that? So there's a condition we need to add here, and we just need to figure out exactly what it is. We know we've got this condition on the bandit in question. You know what? You know what's the easiest thing to do here? Again, we'll just look. Let's just save that. Remember, we've got an extra condition there that we need to get rid of. Let's just look at what changes. Let's look at what the legacy patch changes, and we can correct for it. Or condition on it. So, Ruin's Edge. Is there a DBM? There we go. DBM CC Ruin's Edge patch v2. What do? You go into well, I'm confused. It doesn't make any changes. Does it do it entirely through scripts? Because that would be really annoying if it does. Because I thought you guys told me that the Bow of Shadows is replaced with Ruin's Edge. So what's going on here? So we've got this Ruin's Edge handler. Is there yet another patch that I didn't see? Let's have a look again. Maybe it's done by a different patch. Maybe if you have Ruin's Edge enabled but not Bow of Shadows, Ruin's Edge is still found in the normal place. That would make sense. Let's have a look. What patches have we got? DBM, we've got a synergy thing. We've got a Bow of Shadows Howl patch. Okay, here's a plan. We're going to activate everything. And then we're going to look at the Bow of Shadows thing and see what changes. I mean, the Ruin's Edge thing. So if we look in at Ruin's Edge. Am I making a mod or something? Yeah, so I am, as it says in the description, I'm the creator and voice of Lucien Flavius, which is a mod for Skyrim. Posture check, yeah, good point. Ooh. So I am making a mod. That's exactly what I'm doing. I am making some patches for my follower mod to make him comment on some of the Creation Club DLC. And we are editing it for compatibility with Legacy of the Dragonborn due to some nifty, for players, but irritating for me, changes that are made by Legacy of the Dragonborn if you're using these things. Why is it loading up all of this? It's loading all my mods. I didn't want it to load all my mods. I just wanted it to load the DBM ones. Oh well, it's most of the way there now. Hydrate. Okay, nope. Abandon ship. Abort mission. Do it again. Do it properly this time, Joseph. It's because I said select all. Right. Select none. DBM. Select all. Get rid of. Okay, so when you say select all like that, it actually just selects everything rather than just the DBM ones. That's not how I thought it worked. But fine, I'll allow it. Does it let me? No, you have to manually click on them all. Okay. Ah, that's it. Ruin's Edge Synergy. That's the one. Let's check them all in case there's anything else funky that goes on we weren't aware of. You know, we can just go through them all. Let's just check them all. Let's just check all the CC stuff that Lucien comments on. And check which of it has been moved around or disabled or whatever by Legacy. If we're bothering to do this. Having just said I'm not going to worry about compatibility, I'm now going to completely worry about compatibility. Oh, I can go Control and A and then spacebar. Oh, maybe I can then. There you go. Thanks for letting me know. Anyway, let's do it. No, I don't have any comments on that one, so it doesn't matter. What? Why is it still enabling everything? Oh, it's not. It's not. It's fine. It's not. These are just the ones that we have DBM interactions with. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is making my brain tired. Okay. It's cool for the moment, Nuna, but we might, if I have any questions later, I can message Solidity, but we can figure it out now. So we want to go to which ones do we comment on? First, let's do Ruin's Edge because we're thinking about it. We know that one is a problem. So there's Ruin's Edge. There's the cell. Right. This dude is changed from a Ruin's Edge bandit chief into just a bandit chief. So he no longer has the weapon. So I need to run a get is ID check on this reference. Yes? No. Wrong. It's a... No, it is a yes. That's how it works, isn't it? If I go base, yeah. That's an instance of that. Can I do get is ID to get that? Will that do it? Is that how that works? And of course, I've loaded all these up, but not my actual plugin that I need in order to actually be able to affect any changes here. Because I've not loaded up Lucien. I've got to do it all again. We will get there, people. This is going to be a long stream, because if I stop now, I won't be able to remember where I was next week. Okay, we want all the DBM stuff. Control and A and space, you reckon? If I say select... Sorry, Control and A and space. And then we get rid of DBM. Does that mean... Yes, it did. That was a good tip, person who tipped me there. Right, we're also going to go Lucien. We're going to go Control and A and space. But not that one. No, okay. Okay, so we've got all of Lucien's files and we've got all of the Dragonborn Museum's files. Let's load all of those up. Slowly but surely important progress is being made. Yep. Well, if there is a way I can do this to ensure compatibility with, soft compatibility with Legacy, then that's ideal, isn't it? No one's ever told me about this. No one's ever reported that this stuff doesn't work, so I'm assuming no one's ever noticed, but I'm going to do it anyway. Activate everything. Okay. So if I look at... Let's look at how the Lucien stuff didn't load. Yes, it did. Lucien.esp. Let's look at how Lucien is placed in Dead Man's Drink, just because I'm going mad here. Don't look at these. Spoilers. Dead Man's Drink. There you go. Lucien Flavius, right, is base right. So that's how Lucien works. So therefore I can run a get his ID check on that specific bandit to check that it's the bandit that it should be. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to go to Ruin's Edge. We're going to go down to the reference that talks about that specific dude, which is who we're going to copy. We're going to say get is ID. Run on. No. Doesn't work. No, no, no. Get his ID doesn't work like that. Does it? Because get is ID refers to a specific instance, doesn't it? Not a general one. Does it refer to a general one? Or maybe it does. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Run on. It's fine. Everything's fine. Can you see I'm very much making this up as I go along? Okay, this is what we want. We're going to paste that in. And then we're going to go, let's try it. We're going to go CCBGSSSE004 level Ruin's Edge boss. Yes, it does work. Good. This is the condition we want now on all of these. No, just on the first few lines because the rest of it doesn't matter. So this... And also this one needs it as well. No, because this line only plays if the first one has played. which it won't. And if the first one doesn't play, the second one won't play. Posture check. Thank you, people. Okay, and this line only plays. This line needs it. Yeah. Add. Get is ID. I've just realized I messed up the first one because that says equal to 0 and it needs to equal 1. So this one needs to equal 1. We're going to run it on this dude. And then we're going to have to do it again for the Ruins Edge. Everything we do here, we're going to have to do again for the Ruins Edge stuff. Okay. No, you didn't like it. That's because I did the wrong thing. CCBGSSSE 004 Level Ruins Edge Boss Bandit Chief. Run on reference. Hello, Yato Hano. Welcome to the stream. Right. This one, Marvelous Mission Accomplished, now says that the stage has to be greater than 500, which it won't be. That's fine. Okay, and then this one, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Combat Taunt. Combat target .get equipped has Ruins Edge. That's fine. Conversation 1. If I'm not mistaken, I think I might recognize that bow. Yep, that's fine. Ruins Edge, hello. Yep, all of these are fine. Okay, so those are the only lines that need changing. It's specifically that one and that one. So we can change them again on the individual Ruins Edge plugin, which I copied in, if I can find it. Lucien, Ruins Edge patch. Right, we go into dialogue topic. We go Ruins Edge idle. We go down here. We go conditions. We go add. We go get his ID. Is this interesting to watch? I've no idea. I don't know whether any of you are following what I'm doing here. It's not the most exciting content, really, but it needs doing. It'll allow me to tick something else off my very long list of jobs to do, so makes me happy. Right, that's that one done. And we say that needs to be equal to 1. And then we go down to this one, and we go to add, and we say get his ID. Oh, good, I'm glad. Glad to hear it then. CCBGSSS. I'm sure this will be a fascinating VOD that you'll all rewatch hundreds of times in years to come. I wish this was magic. Okay, right, so we also need to check the get stages, which I think were that we just reduced these from 1,000 to 500. And none of these had conditions. Okie doke. That's Ruins Edge done. For both versions. Okay. Right. Brain. So we did Ruins Edge. We should do Stendar's Hammer while I'm still thinking about it as well. Which needs to be done in the individual patch because we only did it in the other one. In the all-in-one, which again is to say, oh, hang on, go back to Ruins Edge because, Joseph, you did it wrong again, didn't you? You said that was 0. Because I'm an idiot. 1. Let's check I did them both for the all-in-one patch as well. 1. 1. Okay, those are done. Stendar's Hammer then, individually, we needed to add and we needed to say get disabled. And this one we needed to leave at 0 and we needed to run on the specific reference for Stendar's Hammer. Which is this one. Good afternoon, Jarl Elbowses. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a marvellous day. And if anyone's watching the stream and hasn't yet followed the channel, please do follow the channel. You know, it's very important, and you'll get and turn on notifications, and you'll get to see when my streams are on in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There you go. And consider subbing to me on Patreon. If you want. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Jarl Elbowses. Thank you for the follow, Insomnicat Kai. Obviously saying it got something. Oh. Right, okay. That's fine now. That's fine. We already changed the numbers. That's fine, because that's greater than that. Don't forget to read Lonely Worlds. Yes, yes, go on then. Let's plug now. Let's do the plug. Thank you for suggesting the plug. We're going to do a plug. Here we go. I have a book. It's called Lonely Worlds. I wrote it. It's available on Amazon for 99 cents. It's not very long, fairly quick to read. It's a fantasy, sci-fi, multiverse, shenanigan thing, sort of adventure. Yeah, please buy it. And if you like it, and if you've read it and you liked it, please do leave me a review, either on Amazon or Goodreads or both. Really makes a massive difference to me, because the reviews are the only way to really sort of, you know, to grow as a new writer, or newish, you know, not a professional, reviews would be really helpful. So please do review. I'm really glad you like it though, Vedyal. Oh, and thank you for buying both. That's really kind of you. Anyway, there you go. And, oh, maybe I can put a link in the chat. That would be really pluggy, wouldn't it? Hang on, let's find it. Copy link. There you go. Click that. You get me book. It's 99 cents. That's like the same price as something small. What, a packet of sweets? Sorry, of candy? Anyway, right, we'll go back to the screen with camera. Okay, so we've done Stendarr's Hammer. Yep. We've done Ruin's Edge. All these conditions are fine. Oh, he does have a hello about Calcelmo. But that's fine. Okay, so those are all fine now. Now we know Bow of Shadows is another one that causes problems. So, oh no, we already looked at that though, didn't we? Thank you for the follow, Journal de Chromag. We did look at Ruins. We looked at Ruins. Oh, but we know therefore the Bow of Shadows is going to get up in a funny place. But you know what? Let's just do it in order. Let's go through in order. So, exotic arrows. These don't get messed with by anything. Fine. What about the quest? No, the quest doesn't get messed with by anything. What about the placement of this? No, okay, none of that gets messed with by Legacy of the Dragonborn. Good. That's what I like. So that's fine. We know that all still works. Plague of the Dead? Doesn't get messed with. The quests don't get messed with. What about the world space references? No. 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 I love the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series, particularly the episode this week was absolutely fantastic. It's my favourite Star Wars thing that's come out since the prequels. It's so good. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Anyway, no spoilers here. Ruin's Edge, we already checked and that's done. Goldbrand, I don't have comments on. Stendarr's Hammer, we already checked and that's done. Chrysamere, I don't comment on. Dwarven Armor Mug Crab, I do comment on, but I don't think they'll have messed with it. Because it's not quest related, it's just on the proximity of it, so that should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. The spell pack, again, that doesn't matter. Staff of Sheogorath, I bet they've messed with that. No. No. No, that's fine. Quest. Yep, that's fine. World space. Yeah, that's all fine. So what I'm looking for is to see any of these references that turn red, like this one does. This is just a world space reference because that's for all of Solstheim. So we're not worried about that. Those everything changes those things. So that's all okay. Yeah, no, that does happen, Yal Elbows. That's great. Okay, so I love that we've all decided to collectively call it Kenobi, even though the series is not called Kenobi. The series is called Obi-Wan Kenobi, but the internet has just decided it's called Kenobi. Grey Cowl I don't comment on. Lord's Mail I do comment on. This could be another problem one. No. No. No, okay, that's fine. That's still intact. Knights of the Nine. This has got to be a problem. Oh, but I don't comment on it, so that's fine. Puzzle Dungeon. I don't think they'll mess with this at all, really. It doesn't add anything that would end up in the thing. Whoa, that was a lot of references. Are we really going to look through all of these? Yes, we are. Just looking for anything red or yellow. Nope. 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 I've never used a mod pack installer thing. I've never used Wabberjack. There was one that came out a while ago that made unadvertised changes to Lucien and Inigo, as I recall, which broke them. Well, it broke Inigo. So do make sure you know exactly what you're installing. But yeah. Okay. That's all fine. Container, dialect topic, we don't need to check any of those because those are all fine. We'll check the quest. Yeah, that's all fine. We'll check the world space reference. Nothing's been deleted. No, that's all fine. That's all good. Okay. Homestead. Tundra Homestead. They won't have messed with Tundra Homestead, will they? Would they really? I don't think they would. Because it's not... It's the artifacts, right? It's things that add artifacts that are famous Elder Scrolls artifacts, which also get placed in the museum. And that's when they start making you choose between them. Modding is easier on Xbox. That's the first time I've ever heard that. Why is modding easier on Xbox? Surely it just has fewer options. You know, you don't have the option of SKSE and whatever, so you don't have to worry about it. Is that what you mean? You can always just choose not to install SKSE related mods on PC. I'm pretty sure I'm wasting my time checking through all of these, but I'm just making quadruply sure. Firewood. It is possible to mod the Switch version of the game. A very old version of Lucien was ported to Switch by someone else. So you can have him on Switch if you want, but you have to do clever, complicated, risky things to your Switch to make that work. Shadow Rend. This is another potentially risky one. No, that all seems to be fine. Unless they do disabling and enabling with scripts, but I don't think they would do that. Yeah, we're happy with all of that. Of course, some of the items added by these things have their names changed by the patch as well, but I don't think that should be a problem. If I just go back and just quickly look in the weapon records of each of these, just make sure they haven't been changed. Zombies isn't going to be a problem. Ruin's Edge, did that change its name into anything? It was modified, but it was just a set stage. Ooh, when the player picks up the item here, it sets the stage to 90 of In the Shadows. Oh, of course, because you pick up Ruin's Edge from the Bow of Shadows thing. Okay, that's worth bearing in mind. Someone is cooking garlic bread. I can smell garlic bread, and now I really want garlic bread. Oh, no. This is a terrible turn of events. Oh, so this is called Minor Lord's Mail. Oh, that's fine. I'll allow that. It can be called Minor Lord's Mail. That's okay. Lucien talking about the Lord's Mail being actually Minor Lord's Mail. I don't care. That's fine. Okay, let's look in the armor. Ward of the Seasons. Just works differently, but that's fine. Weapon... No, that's fine. Okay, good. Firewood and Shadow Rend. Did that change itself into a different weapon? No, it didn't. We are making progress here, people. Don't need to worry about Nyx Hound. Backpacks, they won't. Backpacks is backpacks. They're not going to worry about that. The tower. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities of Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. If you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy hands and maybe try a few, the bare necessities of life will come to you. Ba-doop-ba-doop-boo. The timing on that email notification was perfect with the singing. Anyway, this is all fine. Pleasantly surprised. That's all good. That's all fine. That's the thing. Nordic jewelry we didn't do. Pets we don't need to worry about. Curios. All the mushrooms. The mushrooms are all intact. What was this? Oh, that's the mounts. Unicorn thing. So we didn't do. Bone Wolf will be fine, I imagine. Yeah, that's fine. What was V? Is this crossbow related? Oh, it's the Vigil Enforcer. That's fine. Crossbows will be fine. I don't do that one. Winter. No, that'll be fine. That doesn't have any quest content anyway. Hollow? What's Hollow? Is that Bitter Cup? Oh, it's Shadowfoot Sanctum. Again, we don't do that one. Umbra. Right, Umbra could be a problem. No. Is the quest intact? Hello, a scruffy cat. Welcome to the stream. Oh, there was a gling. Thank you so much for the sub, Despair Doctor. Very kind of you. A good historic movie you should watch. Yes, Back to the Future. Hello, a scruffy cat. I am making a mod. Maybe I should make this more obvious in the stream description. You're the second person to ask that today. Maybe if I change this to Lucien Flavius mod dev and voice. I'm doing you a comedy, a scruffy cat. I'm doing you a joke when I say Back to the Future because they go back in time. It was a whimsical humour. Okay. I've been doing very well, thank you, Despair Doctor. I'm slightly frustrated because I'm doing a very big, complicated job right now with this patch modification. It's a job I wasn't expecting to have to do today. But we're doing it nonetheless. Cyrus's saber does change, but it's fine. Why am I worrying about this? We don't have Dead Man's Dread interactions yet. A happy little detour, sure. A happy little detour, fine. Right, Bow of Shadows. We know this one does have a problem. So what can we do about it? I'm going to sneeze. Am I? Yes, I am. Bless me. Okay, right, so. Sell. That. So most of the quest looks like it stays intact. It's just the reward at the end that's different. Where we have. So it is identical, except for. They just arbitrarily changed some of the wording. Oh, it says instead of retrieve the Bow of Shadows, it says search the assassin. Fine, okay. And there's a new note, presumably, that removes the references to the Bow of Shadows. A new version of the Assassin's Journal. Yeah, so it's got rid of the lore about the Bow of Shadows. Oh, which also happens... Okay, so there's two different things. So you don't get the Bow of Shadows at all in either version. But if you're using just the Bow of Shadows patch, it gets replaced by one thing. And if you're using... Yeah, so the assassin gets the Dwarven Bow of the Assassin's Cloak, if you're just using the Bow of Shadows patch. Or if you have the Synergy patch, then where does Ruin's Edge end up? It says poisoned sliced goat cheese. Okay, people who have... one of you said you'd played this. Didn't you? Didn't one of you say you'd done this? What are the circumstances? How do you end up with Ruin's Edge when you do it like this? Does it just appear in your inventory? Do you recruit it? Recruit it? Sorry, not recruit it. Do you loot it from the body? Where do you find Ruin's Edge in this version where it replaces the weapon from Bow of Shadows? Because at the moment, he has this poisoned sliced goat cheese. Which doesn't... It was on the assassin. How do they put it on the assassin? Oh, yeah, you're right. So it's back in the reference for the Edge of Ruin quest. Instead of placing, yeah, it places the Bow of Shadows on the Dark Elven assassin. Oh, don't fall back in your work because of him. But I'm very glad you're enjoying the mod the mod Highland Springs. Okay. So, what I need to do is check that the assassin has Ruin's Edge. Or check that, no, I don't need to check the assassin has. Let's just check how I implemented it. I actually have a feeling the way I implemented it might still work. What mod is this? So the mod is Lucien Flavius, which is a follower mod for Skyrim that I voice and make. And I'm doing compatibility between it and the Creation Club and Legacy of the Dragonborn. So let's go to my Bow of Shadows lines. Which in testing, no one said there was anything wrong with these. So if you were using it with your Legacy thing, I think someone would have reported it if that was the case. But anyway, so someone's planning on assassinating the Jarl. We have suspects. Poison cheese, plot thickens, we're too late, the assassination averted, and then it's this line that says, wait, that bow looks awfully familiar. Which still works even if it's Ruin's Edge, to be fair, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not a discussion I really want to have, thank you, Scruffy Cat, it's fine, this is what I'm doing. I don't want to get into the debate of, do we like Creation Club or not? I want to just get on with the job in hand. So this works, as I say, whether it's Ruin's Edge or not. So all these lines are fine, regardless of the bow. The Bow of Shadows taunt, again, that works. Yeah, the combat taunt works fine. Right, that bow the assassin was using, I recognise it, it's the Bow of Shadows. This is the one. This is the one we need to disable if you're using the Legacy patch. And also, these work because that relies on being on the Bow of Shadows. Okay. How am I going to do this? Because this line is meant to play once you've killed the assassin. So it will still play once you've killed the assassin. You're supposed to be able to do it before you actually take the bow. But I think I need to change the condition on this line to require you to have actually taken the bow, because that's the only way I can... Oh no, but you might have the bow from somewhere else. Wait, and this says get stage Bow of Shadows has to be less than 80. It's 80 or 90. Less than 70. How do I do this? What else changes? How can we detect this synergy patch? Is there another clue? Obviously, we could do it with get form from file and run a script, but is there an easy way I can just do it in SSE edit now without having to write scripts? Can't detect that change. This again. This is how we do it. Oh, but I can only do this in the all-in-one patch. I can't. No, I can't do this. Won't work in the individual Ruin's Edge patch. I mean, the individual Bow of Shadows patch, because you might not be using Bow of Shadows and. So I can't do that without checking the master. Oh, unless. Wait, no, go back. Oh, Gelidity, I love your work, but you have not made my life easy today. This guy, oh no. This guy is a Creation Club NPC. Right? Yeah. So he's only there if you have Ruin's Edge, so I can't do a condition on that. I don't know. I'm afraid I don't know the lore well enough, Nuna. I've never really played the Dark Brotherhood questline. I think I've played it all through once. I can't really remember who Vittoria of each is or what the relationship is there. So you can make it up. You can decide. I don't think there's any reliable way of me doing this. Yes, there is. There's specifically one and only one way that this will work. Last thing to check. This Bow of Shadows is a different bow. Ha! Yes! Okay. If you're using the Legacy patch, the Bow of Shadows that Legacy adds is a different Bow of Shadows from the Creation Club one. So, if you or the Assassin have the Creation Club Bow of Shadows in your inventory, then you can't be using the Dragonborn, the Legacy of the Dragonborn patch. So therefore, so long as I check an item count for the Creation Club Bow of Shadows, I'm fine. I'm away. Because it's a different Bow of Shadows to the one you would otherwise have. Because look, it's not referenced at all by Legacy of the Dragonborn. So we'll go back to the line. This is the way. This is how we do it. So we go to our specific line here about the lore, and we condition it to require you, the player, to have picked up the bow. It doesn't really matter. The assumption is that you're going to pick up the bow when you've done this anyway. So I'll assume it's in your inventory. Otherwise you miss out on the lore, and that's fine. Okay. We are going to add a condition here to say get item count is greater than or equal to 1, and it is it's in the hello. This is it. Bow of Shadows. And I want this to run on reference player ref. Boom. Is my mod on Bethesda.net? Is that what you're asking, or is it someone else's mod? Whose mod are you talking about? Sorry, I missed the question. Oh, no, you're talking about Sacrilegious' mod. Fair enough. Okay. So, That's fine. Yeah, that's all fine. This line can only play if the player has already picked up the Bow of Shadows and hasn't yet given it to another follower. Fine, we'll allow that. And we'll copy that same change to my Anniversary Edition patch. That's really satisfying, having figured that out. Right, this has to be greater than or equal to 1 of this thing on the reference that is the player. Rejoice. Job done. Okay, we can carry on working our way through the list. No, is there a particular? Do you have any particular awareness, NoX and etc., of where that SSE edit's being updated? Is there a particular feature they're adding in 4.1 that you'd like? I don't really keep up with their development. Right, goblins. Does anything change with goblins? Maybe the weapon, Spear of Bitter Mercy? No. Is there a 4.1 beta? Oh, okay. These are all temporary. Okay, I think that's fine. The quest isn't messed with. The NPCs aren't messed with. The cells aren't messed with. So we're all good. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right, what's next? They won't have messed with the alternate armors. Oh, unless they've got any special unique things. I don't think they do. Because there are some of them that add like Easter egg special items. But we're fine. The DVM changes the book cover and the Crimson Dirks, but I mean, that's fine. We can live with that. Arms of Chaos we don't do. Netch Leather we don't do. Spell Knight set we don't do. Elven Hunter we do. Has anything changed there? Again, just Crimson Dirks. Nothing to do with the quest. Dwarven Mail. We do have comments on Dwarven Mail, but there's nothing. No, that's fine. I am really excited for Starfield. I'm specifically excited for Starfield, not necessarily because of the gameplay they've shown. I don't think they've shown enough yet to determine whether or not it's going to be a good game. But I'm excited because of the modability. It looks like it's going to be moddable. It's not going to have a voiced player character, and it looks like it's going to support followers. And those things are golden for me because it means I can bring Lucien to it if I want to. If it feels like the right situation, it means it'll be possible to do it. And I've wanted to advance Lucien's story beyond just Skyrim because it's a popular character that's my intellectual property. You know, I'd love to spin it off and decouple it from being specifically tied to Skyrim. So, I would love to do that. So it's definitely an option. It's definitely something I'd like to explore. Now, if Starfield ends up being a rubbish game, there's no point me doing it. Can't confirm anything at this stage because obviously I don't know. But if it does turn out to be, you know, good, then I think that would be a really cool thing to do. This is all fine. That all looks fine. They don't change that, and they don't change the weapon, and they don't change the quest. We are making progress here. We're nearly done. What's this? Adverdugs. What are you? Oh, yeah, Saints and Seducers. No, none of those are changed. Are there any unique items in Saints and Seducers? Any unique artifacts that are also in Legacy? I don't think there are. Madness Helmet of Recovery becomes Thorin's Helmet. Oh, they make that into a unique item in Stardust Helmet, but that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. That all works. Spacian Spacius, exactly. That's what I was thinking, Highland Springs. Obviously, 1,000 planets will be empty. You know, there will be a lot of empty space there, but it can all be filled by modders. There won't be any of this accidentally building dungeons in the same place, because if there are 1,000 planets, there's enough room for everyone. Oh, Sword of Jiggalag. I mean, it's there. And the quests aren't edited. What about the world placement for it? Is it deleted? No, weirdly, the Dragonborn Museum's version of Sword of Jiggalag in this instance is overwritten with the Saints and Seducers version, so that has been retained. So that's good. I think what Gelidity's done here, and I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what they've done is they've gone through and they've picked whatever they determine to be the best version of the quest for each item. You know, which one looks better. And the Saints and Seducers is quite an extensive quest, whereas I think the Sword of Jiggalag you just get given in the Legacy of the Dragonborn. So maybe that's why they've opted that way, but maybe with I haven't played Legacy of the Dragonborn all the way through. Maybe Bow of Shadows in Legacy is more developed than it is in the quest. I don't know. Oh, you just find it on Sugar at the table. Okay, fine. So, let's carry on. Oh, that's it. We're through. Oh, no, we're not. We're nearly through. Crossbows, Dawnfang and Dustfang. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah. There we go. We're done. So, that's everything? Have I forgotten anything that you guys can think of? I think we're through it. I don't think I said I was going to do anything that we haven't done. Shout out from Ninja to me for making such awesome progress on a tricky, frustrating mod thing. Thank you, Ninja. I think that's it. I think it's done. Yeah, we all agree done. There's not anything that I said I was going to do that I've forgotten to do. Okay, so the thing to do now is get these files into beta testing on the Discord. So I'm going to pack them up. Let's archive them up. We can still do that on stream. So we can close SSE edit. If you make Lucien mod for Elder Scrolls 6, would it be the same Lucien? Yes, it would be the same Lucien. Whether if it's set in the same time frame, that'll be nice and easy to do. If it's set in a different time frame, I can do some hand-wavy time travel magic and figure it out. Shout out from Mystic to Joseph for all this. Thank you. My brain power is mighty. I don't know about brain power today so much as willpower is what we've done. I just slogged through it. It was very boring and dull. I only meant for this boring thing to take up the first hour of the stream. But I did actually have that caveat at the start that it might well end up taking longer. Because always expect the unexpected. Okay. So first thing, the Anniversary Edition patch. We've updated again now. Okay, but it still keeps the same BSA because we didn't change the scripts. No, don't worry, there's a plan for it. I have a plan for Lucien's future that can include Starfield. It can include Elder Scrolls 6. There's lots of options. And it ties in with my sort of wider Joseph Russell lore. You know, the things like Lonely Worlds and my short stories. And, you know, that I have this sort of connected multiverse narrative, whatever. The Lucien the Dragonborn YouTube series. It's all part of a collective kind of story that I haven't really pulled together very much yet. But as part of that collective shared multiverse thing, I have a plan for Lucien and how I can bring him from game to game and continue his story outside of just Skyrim. So it's not going to involve falling into a Dwemer, whatever. It's not going to be Elder Scrolls specifically related in terms of how he does that. It's going to be more of a Joseph Russell thing than a Skyrim thing. More Joseph than Todd. Right. That's that packed up. I think that's fine. So we have the... Oh, now, of course, the Bow of Shadows patch I've edited there, but I made it into an ESL? I un-ESLified it? Did I do that for Bow of Shadows? No, I didn't actually save it when I did. Let's check. Let's check if it's still an ESL. Rereading Lonely Worlds again. You don't need to reread Lonely Worlds again. But people who have read Lonely Worlds, while it not being required reading, when I come around to doing my bringing Lucien from game to game or doing whatever I want to do, if you have read Lonely Worlds, you'll get much more out of the experience. It's not required reading, but it's an it'll be an enhancement. It'll be very rewarding to people who have read it. Okay. Sorry, so this doesn't have the ESL flag now. Did I lose it? Wait, I'm looking in the wrong place? Yes, record flags. It should have the ESL. Add the ESL flag back in there. But as I've said, as I've stressed before in the Discord when we've been discussing this, it's important that each of his appearances should stand alone if you want that. So, for instance, if I do bring Lucien to Starfield, I don't want to be forcing Elder Scrolls lore onto people who are playing Starfield. So if I brought him to Starfield, I wouldn't have him going, "Oh, where's the Dragonborn? I've just come from Tamriel." You know, he might refer to a mysterious past or an old friend or having saved worlds before, but he wouldn't directly refer to the lore in order to make it optional for the player to, you know, to be able to, whether they want to connect their version of Skyrim to Starfield, or if you haven't played Skyrim, I don't want that to invalidate Lucien on Starfield. You know, you need to be able to still enjoy him even if it's your first time encountering the character. Otherwise, the mod won't do well. You know, if I'm limiting my audience to people who've played Skyrim before, and in particular people who've played Lucien on Skyrim before, that's going to be way fewer people than otherwise it could reach. Right, anyway, we re-ESLified this, and the dialogue still has the correct IDs, so that's fine. So that is now ESL flagged again. If I save that, just make sure it says, yeah, that's fine. I'll just reopen it and make sure that it's fine. And I'll open Ruin's Edge as well at the same time, and Stendar's Hammer, just to make sure that those are all fine. Bow of Shadows, Ruin's Edge, Stendar's Hammer. Just check that all... Oh, you could see the flag actually there. Yeah, exactly that sort of thing, sleep notes. Yeah. Okay, those are all ESLs properly. That's good. Okay, so we've updated Bow of Shadows. So I need to do a Bow of Shadows. This was beta 1. We're going to copy it and make a beta 2. And this is 1.6.3a. That's what that should be. And that should be 1.6.3a. Oh, and bearing that in mind, I should change the... Oh, Nuna's got a link to the Discord, sorry, yeah. Let's just open up Anniversary Edition patch, and Stendar patch, and Ruin's Edge patch, and Bow of Shadows patch, and of course, Headman, and AA Elvin, and AA silver. Because all of these need to say 1.6.3a. Just so you know, if you ever want to check, just so you know which version you have installed, you can check the description. Oh, we already have that. Oh, and I already called it that. And I already called it that, so I already remembered to do that. And that... Oh, it has the wrong name. The author is not Merge Plugin Script version. That it's Joseph Russell. And this is not called that. It's called... Wait, what was my convention for this? Lucien, Alternative Armors, Elven Hunter Patch. Lucien, Creation Club, all in one. One patch, version 1.6.3a. And we're going to save those. And we're going to close that down. And that means I need to regenerate my anniversary edition thing with that updated flag. Whee! This is kind of exhausting. Okay, so now we've done that. We'll go back to the... What did I just copy? Bow of Shadows. Version 1.6.3a, and this is beta 2. And we're going to delete that. And we're going to delete that. I'm going to take this new version of the patch and stick it there. And archive these two. And we also need Ruin's Edge and Stendarr's Hammer. Ruin's Edge patch. And this is version 1.6.3a. No, it's nearly dinner time now. It is 7:36, so I'm just going to finish doing this, and then we're going to end the stream, because I've been going for 2.5 hours. So... But I need to finish, otherwise I won't remember where we were. So we are nearly there. And then I can tick this off my list. Yeah, I am in Britain. The United Kingdom. Nil point. This is version 1.6.3a. And I'll call this beta 1. Stendarr's Hammer, check, and Ruin's Edge. I'll call this beta 1. Sorry, so Stendarr's Hammer, version 1.63a, I said. Did I call? Yeah, so that's version 1.6.3a to beta 1. Good. Stendarr's Hammer we did. It's good to keep all these, you know, keeping all these backups makes my life so much easier. So we did Ruin's Edge, we did Stendarr's Hammer, we did Bow of Shadows. I'm just going to make sure that's named the right thing. Version 1.6.3a, beta 2. and all in one. And this is beta 1. Oh, no. Version 1.6.38 beta 1. Sorry, was there a question? Sleep notes. Time zones. Oh, you've been following me around for 200 plus hours. What, you didn't realise I was British? It does rather show in the accent, you know. Right. We're done. No. Why did these change? Oh, these... No. I ESLified them? I ESPified them. Right, yeah, so those are fine. Those can just go. We can just delete those. Because these are the only ones that need updating. Okay. We're done. Okay, I am going to put this into beta testing now. And I'll test it out myself. Or later. Not now. We're not going to try and do it now. Because I need a break and I need food. So I'm gonna put it into beta testing, and hopefully some of the lovely people in the Discord will be able to help me out testing this stuff, making sure it all works. And if it does all work, I should be able to go ahead and release next week sometime. Would be the plan. This is much more complicated and stressful than mod creating normally is. Highland Springs. It's not normally that difficult. This was me figuring out a particularly niche and annoying thing. So it's now sorted, and it took 2 hours 40, which is not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Getting it done in one stream is good. So yeah, now we can get that stuff all tested. Hopefully released next week. Jobs are good and we're all good to go. Right. Okay. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm gonna end here by raiding Skyblivion D. We're gonna do a raid because D is great. You know, we're gonna do a raid on him. So let's all wish him a marvellous day and everything. Do join me if you're after more modding action. We can do that. Also, do check out my YouTube channel. I've been posting loads of videos recently. If you're not on it, please sub to it. Check it out. I've got loads of Lucien videos there and another tutorial video. Bunch of interesting, well, hopefully interesting stuff if you like this sort of thing. And do watch the videos and like them. That would make me happy. As I mentioned at the start, I did another Croc video today. You can see Lucien and Croc's second interaction. That will be in Lucien version 1.7.0, which is very silly and fun, and I enjoyed writing and voicing it, and we did that a couple of streams ago, so you can see the end result of that if you like. But yeah, okay, thanks for watching, everyone. I will not be here on Saturday because I'm busy. I will post that on the Discord to let you guys know, and I'll update the schedule, so I'll be back on Monday evening, I think. So I will see you then. Right, we're going to raid D. Let's do it. I'm starting the raid. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you next time. Let's all pile in on that raid and wish D a marvellous day. Fabulous. Okay. Bye, everyone. Raiding now. Okay, bye, 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 and bye.